I really can't stand you, and I hate how you type. It just bothers me so much. Have I ever mentioned that? I wonder what kind of shitty thing I did to deserve such an awful best friend. Or maybe what terrible thing I'm going to do and get punished for in advance. You've got to get rid of those things. They make it more embarrassing to know you. Which is a freaking miracle that that's even possible. Twinkly-eyed son of a bitch just keeps you guessing, doesn't he? Well, I heard of the worst fucking reasons to be getting all about to do something. Whoa, okay, this is going to be fucking insane. But can we play a little later? I'm outside keeping an eye out here for the old goat. You know how it is with family. Alright, well I'll try to get in and get up on my chill real soon, and we can play.
It sure is hard to ignore the weird things you say sometimes. The only reason I'm asking you is because your name is like Gabe, and no other reason. Get it? Not that it should bother you, that reason. Why don't things like that bother you? No wonder Vantus can't stand you. Who cares about him? We're going to have some motherfucking shitty bitches playing together. Or whatever you said.
KK, don't flip your fit about this, but I'm letting you up to play a game with them people. Because you flip your fit about everything. Oh no, you are not into miracles now too, because if you are, you're fired preemptively from the game. Right on, but let's shut our mouths a second and talk about this game. It'll only be a second, you don't have to do too much. Well, the short story is that it's an imitated simulation that you play with a group. The long story is that the fate of our civilization depends on us playing it.
Yes, AC finds that to be a most admirable use of a kiss. She thinks that goblin wishes need to come true too, just like any other kind of person's wishes. AC begs your pardon while she rips apart this tasty beast to prepare a meal for her cubs. AC says no and looks a bit crestfallen. AC gets a clever idea to slake the majestic dragon's mighty hunger. She prepares the lion's share of the slain armored Krolabear for GC. Oh! Okay, if you mean a computer game, then yes, that sounds like fun. But I'm still kind of scared of him, and I think perhaps it's best to just run it by him first, so there isn't a kerfuffle about it or anything. I'll just mention it casually, and it'll be fine, I'm sure, and then we can play in just a little bit.
Nepeta, what did I say about that awful language? I won't stand for it, and you'll stop. Well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're lucky to have me to look out for you. Because you don't know better, and you can't fight the role the mother had in store for you.
Okay, for the time being, and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad. Oh no, is what I say, about the bad news, not the nap. Well, if you didn't listen to him before, you might have played games with us before, and something bad might have happened to you. I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team.
No, I'll be here clouding her campaign for her regardless, with or without her. Her loss if she doesn't make it. It'll give you a chance to gain some ground. You picked a tough class, Tavros. None of the really useful combat abilities come into play until you reach a very high level. But I suppose it will be rewarding when you get there. I couldn't agree more. You might be the only Flarper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure-hungry. But that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying. But absconding is what you do best. I ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet. You can squawk out of a blazing trail of Cluckbee's feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tavros Nitrum in an abscound-off. He simply is the best there is. Hey, pipe down! Make your move! Advance or abscond! Advance or abscond! Roll, Tavros! Roll! Why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Tavros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know better, I'd say I was playing with Pupa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Pupa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa? So dashing and brave. He is everything you are not. For one thing, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros? Have you ever tried to fly? I bet you haven't. How about we take to the skies, Pupa? Oh, you like that idea, Pupa. Yes, you do. I can feel it in your simple brain. You want to fly so bad. Fly, Pupa! Fly! You seem to be more excited than usual. Or less. I can't tell. Help me tell without saying glub. Yes, you can. But that's fine. You can glub to the content of your collapsing and expanding bladder-based aquatic vascular system if it means you are excited about something. It looks like one of your letters got away from you. You forked an innocent D loading over there by the shell pole minding its own business. What notes would you like to submit for comparison?
Everything we are about to do next is exciting. It is always exciting. Glub, glub, glub. I am just worked up about this game. It will be great. I've been waiting a long time to get started. We all have. We should compare notes, even though we are on different teams. Really? See, this is why we should be comparing notes.